Nate Brown, one of the owners of PJ's Coffee in Spring Branch. We're on 9221 Long Point Road, which is Campbell and Long Point, kind of between, pretty close to the Bunker Hill area if you're not from the Spring Branch area and that's not familiar to you. We're 5 minutes off the highway, so passing by on your way to work, we're here for you with the drive-through. We'd love to have you inside. Really just wanted to become a coffee shop of the community. We really admire the pride that Spring Branch specifically residents have in their community. The iced coffee brewing method that's really popular today, pretty much across all coffee chains, was actually originated in New Orleans. Another fun fact, New Orleans is actually the first coffee capital in the U.S. Before Seattle. Seattle kind of overtook that with the growth of, some other chains and things of that nature. But New Orleans was the original, and so a lot of the practices kind of started there. The iced coffees, the blended drinks are pretty popular. The Velvet Ice is what we call our blended drinks. The Granita is actually super popular, and that's one that's pretty specific to our brand. It's more of a frozen consistency than a blended consistency, but it's a coffee-based drink. And so, a lot of people like to come in and try that out. Think of like a frozen margarita type consistency, super popular as well. On the food side, it's the beignets. That's kind of been the talk of the town since we opened. The fact that we have like the traditional style, authentic beignets. We get people from Louisiana all the time that come in and say, I got to see what this is about, right? 9 times out of 10, they leave with a smile on their face and they approve. I try to keep actually 4 flavors in rotation at any given time, just to give people a little bit of variety between our seasonal blends and flavor blends and things of that nature. We are locally owned, so with us not being owned by a large corporation, there's not a lot of red tape. So most of the events that we've hosted have all started with someone in and coming and having a cup of coffee with me, and sharing their organization, sharing their vision. We've done everything from student organizations to supply drives for some of the local schools to we did a book signing the other day for a lady, and she brought out her supporters, and so most of those, like I said, most of those conversations just start with someone coming in and us just sitting down across from each other, and them asking about how we run things and me understanding what they do, and if it's synergistic, it's pretty easy for us. So we really started this venture with the idea that that's what this would become, right? A gathering spot, right? A place that people want to come connect with others. And so that's why we have the large dining room, and all the comfortable seating and the high-speed Wi-Fi, because we really want people to feel like, hey, this is a place I'm welcome, this is a place I'm invited, right? Like we have the drive-through, because in today's world, as a coffee chain, that's almost a must, but we really want it to be somewhere people want to come sit down and connect with other people. Angie's Munchies, big gym, Mexican food. Can't get enough Mexican food in Houston, right? But definitely a gym in the Spring Branch community. Where else do I go? 7 Taco, right down the street. Breakfast tacos are out of this world. I go there 2-3 times a week. It's pretty ridiculous. And then Jonathan's The Rub. They have a couple locations here, one in Memorial City, one on our side of the highway. I try to go there a couple times a month as well. So been pretty pleased with all the food options that I didn't even know about before we started this journey.